come on in, baby. Come on in.
Please, Trudy. Thank you. They was getting more money than they unemployment.
I wait for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on.
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the women. Now let's get to it.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Wednesday night of Our Point of View. Yes, child. Let me see what's going on. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Who's in here? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me do this first. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me, Joe. There we go. I forgot to make this girl public, honey. So we got to start all over again, Jeff. Hello, everybody. Hey, Reggie. Hey, Tiana. Everybody, please share the page. Please share the love. Please share the live and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm lagging again. I don't know why. we was just doing so good. We was doing really good. I'd have turned off all the Wi-Fi's and all that, child. I don't know, but if y'all can hear me good out there, hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Bianca Ray. Hey, Marco. Hey, Kenu Jish. I like the new picture. Yeah, put out. Thank you, Reggie. Hey, Nathan. Okay, child. Yeah, I know I'm lagging, child, but y'all will be all right. Y'all be all right. Hopefully, I can come back in. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me remove myself. Hello. Am I back? Look, at this point, I just don't know what to do. I even called my people yesterday, my cable company, and told them about my lagging and all that, and that I had a show that I do every week, and I need y'all to get this connection together. And they was telling me that it's not that, and then all this, and then they told me all the things. So okay, so we gonna fix all that. So I ain't running on nothing. The only thing that's connected to Wi-Fi in here is our two laptops. That's it, right? And it's still giving me the hallelujah blues.
But it's kept you on all the right angles, though, so it's good.
Girl, what I looked up on YouTube the other day, and if I tell you, I was like. And I was like, oh, girl, that is horrible. Hey, Dre. It's going to lag, child. Look. Maybe maybe the lag it'll catch up with me or something. I had a slightest idea. It looked like it's trying to do it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm supposed to be picking out my cake, child, and I need to. Hey, Corey, how y'all doing? I hope y'all had a pleasant week. I had an amazing week myself. I guess you could say that I was working, I'm living, I'm breathing. So I'm thankful for that, and I thank God for that. So I hope you all have prayed up and been thankful for the blessings that God have given you and woke you up this morning, because we have lost a couple of people during this week, and it's really, really sad and touching. But I'm going to bring in my host right now. So we're going to start with NLD. Let's welcome in Necole Luv Dupree.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Necole.
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm good. Once again, I'm loving your hair.
Thank you, girl. It's
Yes,
something different. Brought
ready
back
for
with old school Chevelle. Huh?
I'm waiting for mine to grow back so I can wear a snatch.
Mine have grown back, but girl, I still don't want to. I want to cut it off some more. But let's welcome in Neil Dupree. He not there? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know where he went. So let's welcome in the surgeon. Are you on call?
Okay. Hey, everybody.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Okay. You better be giving us 7 whole days and not a word from you.
Let's welcome in Neil Dupree. I think he's back now.
Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm looking at this movie. I got like the last 10 minutes.
Oh,
that's why I had logged out. I was like, I'm about to watch the last 10 minutes and then come back to the show. But
because you thought I was going to be sitting up here talking all night.
Yes.
No. I started not to do that. I started to bring y'all in, and we just gonna all talk together. How about that? Trent, how you been? It's so good to have you back.
I've been good. I'm just working. Working.
Shoot, okay, you better work, because sometimes we ain't working.
But listen, I'm on these folks' job now, just taking up their time, making money while I'm on this show.
Is this still the pilot show that you're working on?
No, I'm back on Lexus now. I'm way out here in the woods and shit.
Oh, you be careful. They got lions, tigers, and bears out there. Let's bring in our special guest, Mr. Amari Lavish. Hello, Amari.
I heard the lions, tigers, and bears.
Hey.
Oh, you ready? You ready tonight?
He ready. He finna get the shit started.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
How you been, Amari?
How y'all doing?
Good. Congratulations on your new
blessing, so I can't complain.
Amen. And congratulations on your new nuptials.
Thank you so much.
The weather was beautiful.
Nuptials, they've been together for years, honey. They just had a
party.
Yeah,
it was quite
10 years. 10 years in December.
Oh, really?
Thank you. I mean, I wasn't gonna read me if it was anything less than.
Okay, thank you.
10 years.
Quite
that's
lavish.
A long time to be with somebody.
Yeah, I mean 10 years.
I ain't never
been
with nobody that long. Not even my mama.
I can't myself for 10 minutes.
Baby, I can't even get nobody.
Luckily, he wasn't
they love
hard to
me
please
for 10
at
minutes.
all.
I can't get nobody to even say I love you, baby, for 10 minutes. So, child, look here. 10 minutes, they done. Good girl.
But Chevelle,
Huh?
like my shirt say, anything is possible.
Anything. It should say anything. Anything is possible, honey. Because guess what? They said anything possible. I'm sitting up here waiting.
Oh, I ain't waiting no more.
Necole, that's
I'm through waiting.
To you. I have.
I'm through waiting.
Didn't talk to him.
I lost hope
and everything.
You know what? I had the towel and I threw it in.
I put mine under my mattress.
That's not a jacket. Yeah, don't be slick.
Thank you, Dre. God damn it.
Hey, Ezra.
Yeah, hello. I don't know. what Kennedy is, but I want to give a shout out to Kennedy Davenport. Her sister came home this week, and for those of you who don't know, Kennedy's sister has been diagnosed with COVID, and at the same time, her mom was diagnosed with COVID. Also, her mom ended up getting better, and the sister just had ended up taking a turn for the worse. And they was trying to tell them to make plans, but as Kennedy, the faith that Kennedy has, she wouldn't listening to none of that. So she went to social media and had everybody praying for her sister, and her sister is now home, and we are so glad that Tay is home and she's doing well. She back talking noise and all that kind of stuff like that. So the news had came out, and they documented Tay homecoming. So this is the clip from the news.
90 days, Blake. That's how long 38-year-old Tay Asbury was in the hospital battling COVID-19. Her family barely able to sleep for 3 months, worried about her, but now she's back home, surrounded by her loved ones who believed in her. It's a welcome home celebration that's well overdue. 38-year-old Octavia Asbury, or Tay, all smiles and laughter Sunday afternoon, waving to friends and family from her front yard in the Redbird neighborhood of Dallas, a moment her mother, Checkery Thacker, has been waiting months for.
I'm just happy she's home.
Tay just out of the hospital after spending more than 90 days bound to a bed battling COVID-19 and pneumonia.
It was just hard for me. That's all I can tell you. It was so hard.
By her being special needs really made it hard because you almost felt like she didn't deserve it.
Right.
Early January, Tay's family terrified when she could barely breathe. Doctors forced to intubate her as her condition continued to get worse.
They basically said that there was nothing else that they could do, and for us to start making preparations like for other options.
Reuben Asbury rooting for his baby sister the whole time, and he wasn't alone. The Dallas native, also known as Kennedy Davenport, a drag queen featured on RuPaul's Drag Race, decided to share Tay's journey to nearly 300,000 followers on Instagram.
So I felt like just our prayers wasn't gonna work.
Weeks went by when finally a call from the hospital. Tay's strength was coming back one small step at a time.
Yay, Tay.
Less than 24 hours after being released, Tay's strong support system showing up in person.
That's what made me cry, but just know, people love her.
And Tay sharing a message back to all who stood by her.
Thank you.
Welcome home, Tay.
Welcome home to the blood still works.
Welcome home. Hey, tell you what God won't do. The doctor say one thing, but God says something else. So, baby, let me tell you something. Prayer changes things, honey. And thank God, Tay, it's okay. She's at home and with her family and all that kind of stuff. And y'all know Kennedy probably cooked everything in the kitchen. she probably tried to make something out the carpet, honey.
What a blessing.
And I was on her live when I woke up that morning. And I was like, oh, I forgot. Tay come home today, and I knew Kennedy was gonna do something special. Then I saw all them cars and stuff coming down the street. Everybody had a sports car.
Ooh.
Hey, baby,
Did you see that black vet? Did you see that black vet with the red wheels?
I said, look at that, baby. They coming through in the Oak Cliff neighborhood, honey.
In the Redbird neighborhood.
Oak Cliff.
Oh, Oak Cliff.
Yeah, that's what she had. Oak Cliff. But God bless Tay. We love Tay and we love Kennedy. So Kennedy, when you come in here, we can talk about your sister. But y'all continue to pray for Kennedy's family and continue to pray for Tay because she still has a journey ahead of her. Yes, child. Then we had, I think Neil has mentioned how many I know Necole, you seen it, this what is called Secret Society movie.
Yes.
That's been it's not even on our thing, but I want to talk about it. And so Neil,
I'm on the last 8 minutes of it now. That's why I keep turning around for those who want. I'm turning around looking at that. So I'm hearing what you guys saying about looking at that.
Well, child, it's a movie about two transgender women who grew up together from what I guess middle school or wherever they met. But one of them teaches the other one the ropes of how to become a woman and
a hustler.
And so what they did was they tricked men for money and hustled, did what most girls do, in this lifestyle, coming up. I've never done it. I've never believed in like tricking, because as soon as somebody came up to me before I even transitioned, when they thought I was a girl, baby, I'm not what you think. I never said, baby, I'm a man. I never said that. I don't never say that, but I always say, oh, I'm not what you think I am. even when I was Miss Continental and was in standing at the payphone like I was working, and the man stopped and asked me, "Mommy, oh no, señorita, no, señorita,
no sell el pussyo,
no. But there was some things that I did not like about the movie. I didn't like when they had shown her standing up peeing for one. Now I'm like, oh no, now y'all pushing. Is that the way that y'all want to tell it? You know what I'm saying?
But can I tell you, Chevelle, I was in the bathroom one time at a pageant, a trans girl came to the next stall and stood up next to me, girl. I'll never call her name.
At the urinal.
Funny. We got a good story about that one, though.
Okay. Yes. When I was at Midtown Moon a couple of weeks ago with somebody in the bathroom. But why would you have a problem with that?
I just didn't like seeing it. It's just me personally. It don't have nothing. They could have put it in there. It was just me personally. I just didn't want to see. Even when them showing her doing him, like I know the girls do that, but I didn't want. That's just like the Trey asked me, "Do I want to watch porn?" Okay, come on. He's gonna put on the trans porn. I don't want to watch that. I didn't have no problems with with it. I just didn't want to see these right here, But
the thing why I didn't have a problem with it, because I believe that a trans woman in their house by themselves would do that.
You know why you believe that, Neil? Because sometimes you sit down and pee.
I do. That's why. I sit down.
There you have it, honey.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
Cover your ears. I gotta say something to the rest of them.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go back to watch the movie.
Okay.
On you.
Because I don't like to always sit down. That water be too cold.
What that mean, Carl?
It'd be a little tippy.
Sometimes you don't want to sit down because your knees just ain't working like that in the morning.
The water be too cold for that.
But I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was cute.
They spent a coin on the budget.
They had clothes, baby. If I tell you they had clothes.
Not one scene of this movie have I not liked what neither one of them had on. Not
yes,
one.
They were dressed now.
I even like when she was working out what she had on.
Oh, baby, they was dressed.
What is it on Netflix?
Amazon Prime.
But don't you have to rent it on Amazon Prime? Because when I looked for it on Amazon Prime, it told me $3 something. And I said, no, ma'am, let me go to the Fire Stick.
Amazon Prime. That's where we watched it. It was like $11 to get it on Prime.
I watched it on Amazon.
I ain't trying to.
I have to support the business. So I did pay my $13 because it was $9.99 to rent it or $13 to buy.
To buy.
I did support the business. I bought Amazon Prime.
So it's much better than a lot of Tyler Perry movies I've seen.
No, I say that, and then the girls. I went and looked up the girls and everything. They was in only like one or two movies You know, one of them little movies or whatever. And they were trying to say the girls were trans women too, but I don't believe that.
No, they're real women.
I thought the acting was good. It was fairly decent.
Mm-hmm.
The wardrobe was exceptional, and they kept their hair and makeup laid.
And the men look
nice.
The men look nice. Yes.
Watch that tonight when I get home.
But I knew, like, I've known girls to do that to men. I've seen it happen. And I know some bad girls that look like that. That can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I just
and they still do it too.
And they still do it, and it's a scary thing to do. I don't.
I didn't like the part when she was telling the man, "I'm a man," because most trans women that I know, they don't call themselves a man. So she was trying to tell them in her tears, she was like, "I'm a man, Najer." Like I didn't really like that part.
I ain't like that either.
I think they were trying to sell the story though. They were trying to sell the story to a crowd that don't normally know us like that.
You can say trans these days. Everybody know what that is now.
And I seen Amaya Scott on the credits, so she was like one of the people that helped them.
I heard allegedly that she made a tweet about it and said that she did get approached about it, but they wasn't going in the direction that she thought it should have went, so she pulled out. Allegedly.
She on the credits. Yeah, she on the credits at the end. Amaya Scott. She was on the credits.
She on the credits, and they said when it came out that she had made that post. So I didn't get to go in depth about it, but I'm gonna go look for it and see if I can find it. Yeah, they said allegedly they are, but I don't think they are. I think the girls. You thought Celeste was JT from what's them girls? City Girls.
City Girl. That's what they reminded me of, JT and Young.
They reminded me so much of the City Girls. They really did. But they were some pretty girls, honey.
Yes, they were.
And baby, that the one that was the lead of the page, she was gangster with it.
She was hell.
Oh, Tina.
Oh, Miss Tina. And if I tell you when she had it wore me out when they got with the two men and the man told her, "Oh, she didn't tell you what me and my brother is into."
And you see when the man turned around in that bed,
baby. This is typical trade for real. This is the life, and they not lying. They not lying. This is what even for girls like me who don't even get down like that. They come to you like that. Even I had didn't I put in the group what the man sent to me in the group one time, and he was telling me how he wanted me and my friends to dig him out and all that kind of stuff like that. And I'm like, don't come to me like that. That ain't how you approach me.
Where's my wig when I need it?
Just do your face, friend. You don't need a wig. They don't care about the hair.
The Lord knew what he was doing when he made me this tall and my feet this big. Because if I had been shorter with a nice size foot, I'd have been dead a long time ago.
Okay. Amaya made a statement saying they had conflict of interest with casting and the plot of the movie. When they did change it, she backed away and told them she would not be promoting it. That's exactly what I heard.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what I heard.
Okay.
So, they still put her credits up there. The story should have been told from the 90s because it's too many girls out now. Men are asking for baby pics.
Oh my God, Paris.
But I did see. I don't even know if I put this in here. I did see somebody say that they went to the store the other day. And they went to the store the other day and they heard this guy say that he just found out that this girl he was trying to fool with is a man. So he just found out that they told him or something like that. I just seen that on somebody post. That ain't corona. Somebody posted the other day. And but that's like disturbing to me. And these days, when a guy approach you, why are you hiding who you are? I understand that, you know, you don't want your T clocked and all that kind of stuff like that, but, you know, I would hope that you would want to be safe and be here.
Yeah, I do
Right.
too. I met this Caucasian trans woman. She had been with her husband. She was actually married to this man for many years, and later on, he kind of all the signs was pointed to, you know, she was born biological a male, and he put her out, divorced her, but he gave her alimony for like a year. But she was so upset. She was more upset with him treating her that way than him finding out that she was not a real woman.
So he did
I
what
found that to
now?
be because they couldn't have kids and stuff. At first, he didn't want kids. This is a Caucasian woman, a trans woman. He couldn't have kids. He didn't want
She couldn't
kids at
have
first.
kids. So she was fine.
He was fine, but then when he started wanting kids, and he really started like dissecting the whole situation, he confronted her and started asking her about, you know, her childhood and stuff like Paris. He wanted baby pictures and all this stuff, and he actually divorced her. He did give her alimony for a year, but she was upset with him that he put her out, made her get out the home and everything. I thought it was quite dangerous, if you ask
I
me.
always wonder when a trans woman get her SRS surgery and she do meet this guy, do she tell them? I know a lot of girls who have had the SRS surgery, and I know some that are married. I never even asked them that because I don't want to get into their business, but I have this one particular one that I am going to ask. But I want to know, you know,
do you think they should tell them?
Yes, I do.
Should tell them they were born? I mean, I think so.
Yes, I do. When you get ready to marry a person, I think that you should want to know what they went through in their life. You should want to meet their family. You should want to know where they came from. You got to know what you're getting into.
You
know, you signing your life to away to this person, and you know they got control of your life if something happened to you.
Yeah,
you know, so
that's right.
You need to know what you getting into and your background. Like we had talked about, will we date somebody that don't have a good relationship with his parents or his or her parents last week? I need to know what type of relationship you have with them. You know, I need to know how was your upbringing, because that could be a tick tick boom up in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I need to know what your triggers are that'll make that happen. And it's deep rooted somewhere up in there if you have that.
Yeah, and especially if the cat don't get hot. You know, if the cat be kind of cold and stuff.
Trent, you don't even have to worry about that, because the real women, if they see you, they're gonna tell the tea. Christian was in Family Dollar, and then the man said, "Damn, baby, you a tall drink of water. You are some kind of beautiful." And the girl turned around and said, "Oh, that ain't no girl. That's Necole from Lips. She do when Houston."
Are you serious?
Hold on, y'all. I got to touch my act.
Oh, that ain't no girl. That's Necole.
No, she didn't say that. She said, "That ain't no girl. That's Whitney Houston from Lips."
Ain't Whitney a girl?
I know. Okay. I'm like, what?
What Chris said?
If you two are just sexting, it's none of their business, but marriage is a different thing. It will come out. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Paris. if you two are just sexting, it's cool. You know. Now I don't know anything about, as far as surgeons and, all of that kind of stuff like that. But but I'm gonna ask my girlfriend though, because I really want to know. We and speaking of trans and all this stuff like that,
I'm done with the movie now. Now I can give you guys my full
feedback. Oh, you done with the movie? So now you've seen the ending and everything.
Yeah.
So what you think?
Oh, but don't spoil the ending.
Don't spoil the ending though.
I'm gonna say I felt like what happened was going to happen to somebody. I just didn't know who. So, but overall, I liked the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it broke my heart, and stuff.
But what they were doing, I don't think it's universal. Like taking advantage of people, boys do it to other boys, real women do it to me. It's just universal. Like people take advantage of us. So,
women do it with babies.
Yes, I mean they were hustlers. Like I understand like the trans component of it, but They were hustlers. They was about getting their money.
Yes,
and that's what they was all about until they got tired.
Yeah, that's a dangerous
we're talking about the movie Secret Society. You can watch it on Amazon Prime. That's what we were talking about. But did y'all see T.S. Madison's second from last week and how her father and No, I didn't. I haven't watched T.S. Madison's show since the first one, so I have them saved, but I haven't watched them. So I haven't seen it, but I have been seeing some of the clips of whatever. And I did see her dad, the way he had addressed her and how he told her how he see her, and that really hurt my heart because, you know, I didn't have that relationship with my father. My father loved me and thought I was beautiful, and he accepted me just as my mom. So it hurt me to see, you know, her go through that. And I hope that her and her dad can eventually work it out.
Yeah, her dad was calling her Tim and everything.
Yeah, that was kind of oof. I didn't like that at all. That was kind of touching.
But then she put $1,000 to get a truck at the end.
But she don't hold herself in those kind of regards anyway, though. Do you think?
I don't know, because I don't really know. You know, I don't know. I can't say.
But one thing you always do know about any of the girls, you want that love and acceptance from your parents.
You really do.
You already have society and stuff against you. You want your parents' love and acceptance. That is kind of what gives a lot of us the drive to be able to be.
That is so true. Because if nobody else love me, I know my mom and daddy do. You know, I know my grandmother.
He and stuff, but he calls me Necole.
I think even us just our gays, we want that too, not just being trans. Even us gay guys or lesbians want it as well. My dad don't even talk to me because I'm gay. He told me take that lip gloss off your lips in my house. Like I haven't talked about that in I don't know how many years.
Was it lip glass? Was it the MAC lip glass? Because that stuff.
No, it was the 99-cent stuff from the health store. You know, be real glossy with the ball on the tip. Yes, God, I was glossed up. You told me get the gloss out my house on your lip.
You should tell me like church is chicken.
I don't like dry lips. He told me get off my lips.
Even like my mom, like when my friends have relationships with their parents like that, that's how I think I eventually became. Well, it's not initially how I became like that, but my mama was so accepting to my friends, and I'll accept them. They can be my child, you know. If they mama don't understand them, I understand them. Child, me and my mom lived in a 1-bedroom townhouse, and she didn't let 3 of my friends move in with us. Girl, now where I'm supposed to sleep? Where I'm supposed to sleep at?
I think sometimes with some parents, they could accept or get to the point where they accept you being gay, but the being trans, that's a whole nother level of acceptance. Like I know some people who like, I spoke to their parents and it's like, you know, I'm cool with them being gay. Just don't come home dressed in no girls' clothes, stuff like that. So,
yeah, my mom said that before too.
And the road to get to that point was not as easy and as accepting as it is now. That took some time, and I always have to. And I tell a lot of people this now, especially in the early stages of them transitioning, include your family in this process. I didn't include my mom in them, and my mom said the same way you went off and did what you wanted to do. It's going to take me some time to get used to who this is. You didn't involve me in this. You went and did what you have to do. So you have to allow me have the time to adjust to all of that. Whereas my dad said, this may not been what I had wanted for you, but I've lived my life. And you're just going to live your life the way you see fit with yours. But I love you regardless. My mama wouldn't come across like that. And any of y'all who met my mama, y'all already know what a firecracker she is. So.
And see, it didn't go like that for me. And for me, it was I got mad at my mama, wrote her a letter about her and her boyfriend and how I felt I was being treated. she sat me down at the table and we talked about that. And then when I was getting ready to go to the room, she said, and I know you're gay. Girl, what? Where'd that come from? See, look at you. So I've been on. You might not never tell me you're gay, and this, that, and other. So I said, oh, okay, girl, whatever. And went in my room. And then
that's what she told you, but don't. That's fine to be gay. Don't come in with no girl clothes.
And that's exactly what she said. But then some months later, she found this this little chest up under my bed that had a wig in it and some shoes. And she asked me who wig it was, and I told her it was my girlfriend Jenkins across the street. I had to wash it for her. And she said, why she can't wash her own wig? But needless to say, we went on. She said we had some words about it, but we ain't never talked about it no more. When I got my first initial pumping for my breast, I was sitting in the club with her. I was giving up a pageant, and I told her, girl, I got my teeth done. She said, what? And I said, girl, we'll talk about it later. I picked her up from work. Girl, I got my teeth done. You did what? And she said, okay, you fuck yourself up here. You got to live like that. I said, okay. You know, but I love you still the same.
Well, we had got stopped real early. My mama had already told me and Chevelle about that.
Hello. Thank you. You know, so it was very different for me. It was very different. My mama was always accepting of me. And I never had no type of issues. We sat down and talked about it. And even with my dad, me and my dad never talked about it. My dad, I was Miss Continental Plus before my dad even saw this. Last time my dad saw me, I was in the 8th grade. The next time he saw me, I was like this. When I opened up the door at the hotel room and he came through, I was like this. And he just bust out crying and told me how beautiful I was. Other than that, I never, so it just hurts my heart to see people, parents treat their child like that. This is your child.
Mm-hmm. But we have somebody ready to come in as
well.
Neil, what you gotta tell us about when you transitioned, Neil. How was it?
Hey, Kennedy.
My transition.
I fell asleep.
You fell asleep.
Sister, I had cooked that food and I ate.
I told y'all.
Baby, I cut up them pork steaks and made the turnip and mustard greens and fell asleep.
See y'all. See what I'm saying?
Forgive me, family. Forgive me. Hello, everybody. It's hard out here for a pimp, baby. Got a lot going on.
You got your pimp hat on too.
Hello, Jason. That's what everybody say. We even say that in the family. But Kennedy, we're talking about transitioning and parents and all that stuff. So that's going to take me into our next topic, which was the trans bill that is down here. And it's about doctors not being able to supply trans youth with medical help. And so the trans law will remove transgender children from their parents' home receiving transgender affirming care. They were saying it's classified as a child abuse if you take your child to the doctor to get help like hormones or therapy to, live their life as the woman or man that they think they are. So do y'all think that that's right for them to have that type of bill to not give the youth the medical attention that they need?
No, because it's
they're wrong.
Knowing what it is and who it is that they want to be. It just got to a point where people are able to come out and say this kind of stuff to their parents, to acknowledge. Just think of where you would be had you started earlier on when you could have got some help earlier on. And now they want everybody of everything. They want to tell women what to do with their bodies. They want to tell you how you can and you can't, raise your child or whatever. I'm so sick of this.
Well, I have a little clip from the news. Let me play that and then we'll talk further about it.
gender transition or reassignment.
It makes me sad that some politicians use trans kids like me to get votes from people who hate me just because I exist.
Kai's mom, a registered nurse, says the bill would put the lives of trans kids like her daughter at risk again.
In 2018, after the dangerous rhetoric of the Texas legislature's bathroom bill, I moved my family from Pearland to Austin for the safety and well-being of my daughter. And I don't want to move my children again, but I'm worried that we might have to.
According to the bill's proposal, parents who consent to trans treatments could face child abuse charges and potentially risk losing custody of their kid. Similarly, doctors who agree to perform sex changes could risk losing their medical license. Houston-based organization Doctors for Change issued a letter to Texas lawmakers urging them to vote no.
Children who do identify as transgender have, higher rates of suicidality.
However, those in favor of the bill say a child should wait till adulthood to make those life-altering decisions.
A child should not have to live with regret due to a childhood decision made for them, leaving them scarred, mutilated, and with PTSD.
Now, we reached out to State Senator Paul Betancourt, who's one of the 13 Republican lawmakers supporting this bill, but unfortunately, he was not available for comment. Now, later on this week, 2 similar bills will be heard in House committees. Natalie He reporting Fox 26 News.
Now, I've always known since I was young that I was different. I always knew that I felt like I was a girl. I've known that all my life. My mama told me that she knew I was gay when I was 2. So she knew I was different when I was 2. So just to think if I was to get the treatment that I wanted or needed back then, how I would be right now or who I would be right now. I would be somebody totally different, but I would still be that woman that I've always desired to be. So I don't think that they should take that away from these kids if that's who they truly are. And then he said something about making a decision for them. Parents don't make the decision for us. Mm-hmm. They don't say, "Oh, I got a boy, but I want a girl, so I'm going to raise him."
Well, I really think, listening to it, I'm not in favor for a child having a surgery for young either. So that part I understand.
That part I understand, but the treatment that they need and the therapy and all of that, they need that.
What? Yes.
Who they are shouldn't determine medical care. Medical care is medical care as a person.
Well, yeah. So are they talking about like medical care as in, I want to become a girl, so give me hormones and all that kind of stuff.
They talking about hormone therapy. It's a couple of bills that is out.
Oh my goodness! Now I don't know about that.
Florida has the Vulnerable Child Protection Act, criminalizes transgender surgical procedures and medical treatment. Georgia has the same act, prevents healthcare professionals from performing transgender medical procedures on minors. Kansas has making it a crime for a physician to perform gender reassignment surgery or hormone replacement therapy on certain children, criminalizing providing transgender medical treatment to minors. Texas has prohibits.
We just gotta give them a list. We just gotta get them a list of the girls that sell hormones. That's all.
Basically, what we did. What we did.
That is that's a real heavy bill on a child when we're talking about gender reassignment and things like that. As a parent, I would just continue to love my child and explain to my child in detail. And then when he or she becomes of age, then I'll let him make his own decision, but he's still a minor in my eyes as a parent. I cannot allow that to happen because honestly, some people, it may be a phase that they are going through and some not. So I would just allow him to, let him continue to live his life the way he's been living it, protect him at all costs, him or she at all all costs.
But that's what I'm
And
saying. So, let them have the therapy that they need as a child.
yeah, therapy, yes,
All that
therapy,
kind of stuff, so they
regular,
know what
yeah,
they're getting themselves into, because we didn't have that.
yes.
I don't think I needed it, but now
I think it's helpful too.
It is
I think everybody needs therapy.
I said,
Yeah, I mean, I definitely needed it. I did go through therapy.
I didn't think I needed it. I said me.
I was one that went through therapy.
But don't let that minor get no coochie. Now it's too young.
Yeah,
You change your mind as your life go on. You change what
So
you
that's
like when you're
similar.
20.
That's similar
When you get 30,
to
you don't like
Dwayne
it as
Wade's
much no more.
daughter. Dwayne Wade's daughter, 13, and they already calling her Zaya, changed her name and everything. She's 13 years old.
Yeah.
So I finally like just being in a high school setting. Kids are very expressive these days, and kids are very fluid in what they like. They can like one thing now, and next week I've seen kids who go from one way 9th grade year to the 11th grade year. They're a completely different person. They change so much, and it's like, and they don't even care.
We see some people in our realm do that too.
Yes,
yeah,
they
I've seen them go from tops to bottom.
I seen them from wanting a coochie and not wanting wanting a coochie.
I've seen bottoms to tops.
Okay.
But they too.
But then
they
you
too
have
young to
those
make those kind of
transitioning
decisions.
Well, I do think it's too young to make the decision to get SRS surgery.
Yes,
that
yes,
I do
absolutely.
think. But
Absolutely for that.
I think that they do need to give them therapy and that type of medical care, and have these conversations with their child.
Yes, because I know trans girls now that have been trans for a minute who have regrets about some of the changes that they've done to their bodies and things that they have done, and they're grown, and they had to step out. They was, teenagers and whatever too, and they have regrets and they can't go back because some things are kind of permanent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So think about what a child would feel as they're growing into that. So you have to be mindful of that. You can support your child, but you still got to tell your child, protocol and all that stuff too. You can't let them just run rapid because they feel a certain way.
Right.
Excuse me. I had a belch was stuck up in here. So moving on to the next, baby, and it hurt too. Don't y'all get them belches that be stuck up in your chest?
Right when you swallow, girl.
Girl, I'm gonna pass out.
That's exactly how you swallowing, Kennedy.
Shut up!
What trick?
He's talking about what am I?
So I have ran across another post on social media, and someone had went to a group of dudes, including a friend, was arrested almost 2 weeks ago at a local LA fitness. They was caught messing around in locker rooms. He is now listed as a sex offender. He mentioned local PD are going undercover, I guess, in the gyms. My homie has to move from his apartment now due to he lived 2 blocks from an elementary and the church, because now he's labeled as a sex offender. Do y'all think someone having sex in public should be labeled as a sex offender?
No, because I mean, no.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
No, I don't agree with that.
Was it a minor in the locker room at LA Fitness when you was having? I just don't get it. Some people like to have sex in public because it's a fetish for some people. It's like it's tight. It's exciting.
Look how Necole.
You want to lose your job, Cornelius. So.
You said what?
I said, and you don't want to lose your job.
Oh no! I'm not gonna lose my job when I got. That's why I got 2 beds.
Your job.
And a car if need be.
No, it's
yeah,
more.
But if
It's
they
more.
catch you in there, they're gonna do the same thing too. That's catching you in public.
That's more indecent exposure, more so than sex, being a sex offender.
But that happened in Atlanta too, though, y'all.
But if they want to get them for attempted murder, then they can get them for that, but not. Oh
my goodness!
But you all know that Georgia still have sodomy laws.
Really?
Yes. So that means any given point you can bust in here and take me to jail.
Lord. Damn, Georgia.
No, man.
Oh my
see,
God! Now
see,
if you get caught peeing in public, you have
now
to
y'all got
register.
now y'all got to be more careful. Now y'all got to be more careful. And
Yeah.
I
I
heard
pee
something else
all
about
the
another law.
time.
So when you cheat on me, and I know that you're doing it, I'm sending the folks, just bust the door in. They going at it. Lock both of them up.
I'm gonna show you. Travis, speaking of laws, I heard that they're making a law now in Georgia that you can't pass out water and stuff to the people at the polls now. Oh, my mama, what you done done?
No, I mean, they ain't making the law. That law, it's law now.
Yeah, that wasn't influencing nobody or nothing. That's just
But they just trying to stop and add voter suppression by any means necessary.
That is so crazy.
They so angry we turned blue. They don't know what to do. They want to make sure that never happens again.
The guy had walked up to me in Dallas and said, "You know they made a law because of your mama." I said, "What? What law?
People like you can still take your own stuff. It's like it's almost just like outside of like you can't campaign within 100 feet of polling site. So they're thinking that people, if I'm bringing you water while you're in line, I'm campaigning. But no, it's just people out there who because it's not even, it's more so organizations doing it. You have churches out there doing it, just people being nice, like, bitch, this line long as hell. Let me give people water. I ain't telling you who to vote for while I'm giving you water, but they're looking at it like, all these minority groups and everybody's out there giving water and fruit to people.
Yeah.
So let's stop that.
They're
right. Trying to suppress the black vote or the brown vote by any means necessary.
By any means.
They are very upset with Stacey Abrams behind getting black people rallied up to vote.
And people are amped up to vote. And if you say that voting is only going to be one day, guess what? We're just going to stand in line all that day.
That's what we're going to do. I'm standing. I don't
care. What do y'all expect us to do? And what do you expect people to do? You're supposed to go and rally up people to vote.
Yeah.
They were mad.
They're so angry. We voting for Stacey Abrams.
Okay.
Because he's gonna go this go round.
Yeah, he got to go. And then, they're trying to target black people because they know a lot of our little grandmas and stuff got diabetes. So don't hand them no water when they little sugar and stuff act up and no little orange juice and stuff. They foolish. We don't turn blue again.
Well, the thing is that I don't even think that, to me, the water and all that wasn't it wasn't the bigger issue for me. The bigger issue was the absentee ballot. Like, instead of you just doing your citizenship, you got to do the whole ID, license, all that kind of stuff. You got to make a copy of all that. So somebody who's like my grandmother, who is 80-some years old, now she got to print her ID. She has to go somewhere and print her ID. That costs money to do that kind of stuff. And then mail it off. That's more of an inconvenience for people to me.
That's just
to vote. You have to show your ID, like print your ID. Yeah, you have to have a copy of your ID. Because last time you could just scan it. I mean, you can just.
You say what, Necole?
And it was the way that they went about doing it. They try to do it real secretively. That's why I always tell people, pay attention to what else is going on other than just the general election. They went all white men in a private room in front of a picture of a plantation. to sign the bill in secrecy with the door locked.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nico. I know all of y'all have heard over the weekend about Lieutenant Nazaro getting pepper sprayed by Alfred Gutierrez in Windsor, Virginia, and how he went about doing it, the approach that he had to him, and he asking him, what'll I do, and explain to me, and all that kind of stuff like that. And this man telling him he goes see the lightning, and and also was training another officer. And I'm sure he see the fatigue. And like they said on The View, what kind of respect do you have for this man that's in the army, and you're a police officer? You know, so it was the fact that he was a black man, and you pepper sprayed him while he was in his car.
Yeah, had no regard for him.
I just posted on my page today of the police pulling this white man over, and he is straight up combative, arguing with them, telling him what he's not gonna do. They don't pull guns out on him. He told them to put their guns up, that it was his right. He had an open gun in his car. He said, no, you can see the gun. Do you know the man put the guns back up, still arguing with him? The man done slammed the door and drove off. It's on my page. I wish I would have sent it to you.
Whoa.
Nothing happened to him. Nothing happened to him. That man, he was black. He wouldn't even got to say nothing about none of that.
No.
Y'all still counting the bullets in his body.
That's just like Dante Wright, the 20-year-old that got shot. That's 10 miles from where they're charging George Floyd's trial. Him and he had a baby. And the lady, what's her name? I didn't even write her name down. I'm sorry, but they talking about she mistaken her gun for pepper spray. You've been on the force 25 years?
26 years.
For a taser.
I mean,
26 years.
And yeah, you mistaken for a taser. You don't know the difference.
And they say they only charging her with manslaughter.
She was out second degree,
and she just posted bail today.
She was out training the other officers too.
Yeah.
Also, that's how y'all training the officers now. So
yeah, they've been training them like that.
We're supposed to have some type of regard for the police, and this is how y'all treat our people. You know, we got to do better. We got to do better as a people, y'all.
That's just sad.
Out protesting again. This is the fourth night they've been out protesting, and they mad about that.
We got to do
never mind.
And it's just sad to say that black people's lives hold no value in the United States of America.
And that's true. That's true.
What to do is look back to January 6th and the insurrection. There is no way in the world that black people would have been able to go to the Capitol building and we still be sitting up counting the bodies today.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, and they got inside of the building and they still did.
They decided it was a Sunday. No, it was a Friday when they decided that they were going to have the Black Lives Matter march in Washington. In those 2 days, they had the entire state covered with the National Guard. All the monuments, the Capitol building.
Oh, it was ready. Oh, yeah.
And when I went up there for it.
They knew that this was coming months before. Mm-hmm. And they had no one there to do it because they knew what they was doing.
I went up there for the March in Washington, and everything downtown was like they was expecting chaos and violence, rioting, which none of it happened.
We march in peace. It's y'all that was doing the ruckus. It was y'all that was going around the island in the rain.
I would tell you what will happen if they put into a law that they have to have insurance for their jobs. If you shoot somebody and this is X amount of dollars you're gonna have to pay, or you'll lose this. If they keep doing that, that will ensure that a lot of it will stop.
Yeah.
And the same thing with gun reform. If you want gun reform to be full in effect, let all these black people rally out the way they be doing now and go get guns. I bet you they'll put some in. Oh, you got to have a background check of 24 years. You got to be 40 years old to get one. They'll put a lot of stuff in effect then.
Mm-hmm.
And on another,
we need to start getting Uzis and shooting back at their ass, just shoot up their neighborhoods and shit.
I'm with Farrakhan. They're not gonna stop doing it to us until we start doing it to them.
Until we start doing it back. Speaking of killing and dying and all that kind of stuff, still on the sad note, I know it. Prince Philip passed away over, and you're my uncle, Prince Philip, and he was 99 years old, child.
He was racist.
He was.
He was racist too. Call a spade, baby.
Okay. Wait, 99, true T.
Anybody selling that, I doubt it.
True T now. And also we also lost a legend, a pioneer in the hip hop industry, DMX. Also passed away at 50 years old. Shout out to DMX. DMX. I ain't never understood nothing. DMX.
Have y'all saw the clip of when they was taking his body from the hospital?
No, I haven't.
Oh, baby, the people was in the streets going in. You'd have thought he was in concert.
Oh, they did a Biggie?
Oh, yeah, it was louder than Biggest.
Oh, really?
But guess what? You couldn't understand them rapping either.
Okay, I could never understand nothing DMX said.
Were the Rough Riders out there?
Yeah, were the Rough Riders out there, all the motorcycles and stuff?
No, they was at work.
They all had to work. They had to work.
Yeah.
They only do that.
And pit bulls and all that. They older now, they had to go to work.
They had to go to work. They ain't got all that sick time to be taken off.
But you know what though? They say some people say overdose, some people say he took the COVID shot. There's a lot of theories come around stuff, but one thing I'm happy about that this man can rest. His soul can be at rest. Because when you have those major drug problems, you just that's a damaged part of you that would be in you forever. You know, as somebody who has a mom that's been on drugs, since I've known my mom, I just watched the struggles. It's just such a big struggle. They're never at peace. And I hope that his soul is at I hope that his soul is at peace. And they mean to be well, but that substance is stronger than anybody. Everybody thinks it's bigger than the drug. You know, but the drug is way bigger than the body. The body can't even handle it. So I'm glad he's found some kind of peace if his soul is at peace. So that's what I'm most happy about him.
That's my next question. Like, how do have y'all ever had to deal with? Of course, well, you just said you did, but how do you deal with someone with substance abuse like that?
It's very challenging, especially when it's a sibling or like a mother or father.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was addicted for a very, very long time, and it's really nothing you can do but pray for them and release them so God can do His work with them.
Yeah.
And some do come out on top, and some just don't.
Yeah.
And after a while, I think their body needs it to live, you know, until it dies, you know, because a lot of times when a lot of people in my family have experimented with drugs, and when they stop, you know, here come kidney disease, here come, you know, all these other problems and stuff.
Everything starts failing.
Yes, and I remember watching Billie Holiday's story. You remember she told the man in the movie, she said, "My body needs heroin to keep going. It needed to survive." Mm-hmm. And that's what it becomes. And it's unfortunate when people out here trying drugs. You know, a lot of our communities now, they even trying crystal meth like it's something like it's nothing,
like it's weed.
Yes, but it's almost a point of no return. Some people can get off, but it's almost a point of no return. So you know you're gonna lose this friend for the long haul because it gets tricky. You know, they get manipulative. They want you to help them with this habit. You know, it's crazy. So you have to protect yourself. Yes, and all of that.
Make you feel bad.
I saw a documentary on people who do like crystal meth and stuff, and they showed this one girl, and she was absolutely gorgeous on that first mug shot. Mm-hmm. And 6 years later, after her 8th or 9th mug shot, she looked like a 90-year-old woman.
Yeah.
It takes that drug takes everything away.
I have a friend who was a correction officer, And he was like, when people come in who you can tell they're on drugs, and when they be in jail for a while, they almost have to put them somewhere separately because they go through this phase that their body is going crazy because they don't have this substance that they're used to. And he was like, it takes some people taking like almost like a week to like chill out and come down because they're like craving this drug.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to be. I think my mom being in prison helped her overcome the addiction.
They say that for a lot of people, that prison helps them overcome addiction. Not even going to a rehab helps them overcome, but jail will do it.
Just being without it.
We
It'll
just
do it
had
for that moment.
a friend of our family just died due to substance
A lot of
abuse, and
people
they
go
found
right
him
back.
they found him in the bathroom. They found him in the bathroom in the laundromat a few weeks ago here in Tampa, and he just got out of prison a few months ago. And his mom found him doing drugs in the house, put him out of the house, and then a couple of days later, the laundry lady attendant, she said he was in the bathroom with the door locked at the laundromat. Wouldn't come out. She was banging on the door. He wouldn't come out. She called the police. Police came, opened the door. He was laying there in the bathroom dead with the drugs and everything right on the side of him. So, and that's what a close friend of ours, his uncle, and this was just like a month ago. So it's sad that they go through that and get to that
Some
point.
people just can't fight it.
And, it's sad because a lot of these deaths are so preventable, like DMX, the Whitney Houstons, the Michael Jackson. A lot of deaths are preventable. It's like you have to really have a tough conversation with your friend, like, this is the path that you're going down, and this is what's going to happen if you don't.
That don't work.
But it doesn't work for a lot of people.
It don't work for a lot of people, and you can tell whoever, they're gonna stop when they want. And somebody just said meth is not a black drug. Baby, let me explain something to you. A lot of these kids are around here doing meth because they surpassed the powder.
Well, cocaine wasn't a black drug.
Yeah, cocaine wasn't a black drug either. And it became that. Now they surpassed that because that just not doing it no more. At first it was the weed, then came the pills. And then the pills wasn't doing it, then go do the pills and the powder. Now we're doing the powder, so now we move on to meth. Like how, baby, go jump out of plane for once in your life. Get that, Lord Jesus, how high do you want to go?
Okay.
Like honestly. And I can't stop you from doing it. You grown.
And I'm gonna tell you what somebody told me too. Let me tell you what somebody told me too. That's on drugs now. They're telling me that, and I didn't even think about this because I thought it was so high school and so elementary. They were saying that peer pressure is a motherfucker. I mean, it's real. It's still real. Like you still got people who pressure their friends to be on the same level or try things that they try, but not knowing what they're getting themselves into. Because, like I always say, once you take that hit and once you go, you're almost at the point of no return. And it's sad to say, but the drug is huge. I've watched it too many times through too many people. But God
we
can
even have people that are functioning drug addicts.
Yeah.
And and that'll peer pressure somebody else into doing it, but they're not as strong as you.
Yeah.
And they can't handle it like you, and you introduce that to them, that's gonna take them down.
Yeah.
So you gotta think about what you're doing and thinking about the problems that you are inflicting on other people, and think about your friends, think about your family, and all that kind of stuff like that, because the type of drug that you're doing. We're gonna take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. And we are back. So, what, girl?
Good, it's still the Seymour Shelter and the Bell Bonds commercial.
Girl, why would when I was putting together commercials, all I could think about last week, you said, girl, we have a Bell Bonds commercial.
Okay. That's what you call promotion, babe. I don't care where it is.
That tickles my soul every time I see it.
But guess what? Some of them be needing a bail bondsman. So y'all call
gotta
it,
keep
man.
your good bail bondsman.
Hello, and a lawyer. Child, I was sitting up in North Carolina one time playing cards in my child's house, and I just so happened to ask this child what he do, and guess what he said? I'm a judge. You gotta keep him in the family.
Okay.
You gotta keep him in the family, baby. What?
When I was looking at those commercials just now, I saw a commercial of I'm gonna talk about it because it was on social media. I saw Savannah commercial. Did you see the stuff that was of her and her daughter to them going with their lives?
No, what happened?
I was like, oh my goodness, it was just awful.
What happened?
They was, I don't know, I met the daughter one time at family dinner, maybe a month ago, but so I don't know the backstory, but I just know that they were going back and forth. The daughter did it live, son did it live. It was just like,
they reading each other?
Huh? Yes, like don't do this on social media because family fall out with each other, but I'm not just gonna go in on my family on social media and alive. I mean, and it was like, I just felt bad looking at it.
I'm gonna have to call and see what happens.
Yes, it was good.
I didn't know. Look, at Bianca right to my yep. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to go and see what happened. I will be down there with Savannah. I will be on the at the cabaret April 27th with my daughter Shavana. So y'all tune in to the Faces of Savannah Westbrook on the 27th to see me and Shavana down there. Oh, I got child. You done make. Now I gotta go see what them went on over there. What's that? I'm surprised. I need an exclusive.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was it was just like I do like the drama, but I don't like it when it's
certain people.
Yeah, it's like certain things. I'm not gonna go live. I don't know. It's
different when it's your friends and stuff and people. You be like, "Girl, stop that! Take that down! Don't do that! This thing stop." But when other people, you sharing and be like, "Girl, did you see them do such and such?"
Like, I'm not a fan of the whole take it down stuff because once you post it, people screenshot, screen record. So once it's up, it needs to stay up. Don't take it down. That's
so if it's up, and it's up, and it's up, then it's stuck.
Yeah, it's up and it's up and it's up.
So what was some of the stuff they were saying?
Yeah, what they were saying, Neil? Yeah, because you conflicted.
So I don't know the whole background. I just know somebody told me to go to Diamond's page, and so I went to her page, and she was talking about how she didn't get Savannah page, took it down, and that's her mom, and I guess, I don't know if somebody said she was using her for money or she only came out there for money. I couldn't really understand the backstory because I don't know what the backstory was, but it seemed like she was saying that Savannah made a lie about her first. I don't know all that foolishness because I wasn't following. Then I saw Savannah's live and it seemed like she was very upset that people were watching the girls live. The people that were like kids or friends or whoever was commenting on her live and reading Savannah, but people that she considered friends or family or kids. So she was in her feelings. She was all in a range. I mean, it was really bad.
See, they should be doing that. It's, family shouldn't be doing that. I hate
Is
when
it
family do
is
stuff
it
like
still
that.
up there? Let me go look and see.
Yeah,
You know what?
Savannah, you in the room? Holler at us.
I don't know, but I just text her to see, like, I just like, hey girl, what you doing?
Can we get an exclusive or something?
We're live right now, and
Hey,
stuff.
you.
Hey you, I love you.
Come on
Hey
in.
you, we want to see you.
Come on in.
Hey you, come on,
Come on in the room.
but she's not answering fast enough for me.
In the
So
room.
see how this is just the show has just taken a turn. So
See,
see,
you just never know.
I hate when we go off script, but hey, things happen. So let me call Savannah.
Somebody say
live and
live right
explained
now.
it.
Oh, she live.
She was live. Well, she was live 3 hours. Yeah, she is live for 3 hours. I have a few things to say.
Oh, you live.
She been
right, there she
live
go.
for 3 hours.
Hold on. Cause see, just answer the phone for me. Hey, Jeff. Hey, you. We want to talk to you. I didn't know nothing about it, so I sent you the link. So come on in. Oh,
it's like Savannah Westbrook 2 or something.
Okay, can when y'all send it to her?
Yeah, Savannah Westbrook too.
You sent it, Kennedy?
Savannah Westbrook the second. Can somebody send her? Oh, okay. Well, let me see if I can do that thing.
I just forwarded it to her.
Okay, they just forwarded it to you.
Somebody, don't do it, Savannah. Too late. It's too late.
I mean, I wasn't
gonna
gonna say nothing at all, but when Necole said, when I saw the commercial, I'm like, oh well, it was on social media today. So
you got it. Let me see.
I'll send it to you. She should have not say sent. Savannah Westbrook too.
Okay, she got it tomorrow. See you in a bit, Jen.
So don't say my name loud.
So we're gonna get an exclusive from Savannah Westbrook to find out what's going on. I didn't know. I've been working on the show all day, y'all.
I just sent y'all some inbox.
Yeah.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I'll be trying to prepare for the show.
I need to put something in my point of view.
No, that's right. Put in there, girl. See, y'all just never know who's gonna stop by at the point of view.
Oh, Mr. Vanna was mad.
Oh, Kennedy, you see that, Kennedy?
Let me see.
Oh my. Oh. Oh, I want to get this mad though. That's the only way it's gonna make it good. Oh, she is mad. Hey, you show mad.
What they do? Ooh. What they do?
Everybody fucking believe it. Everything. She's just like them. She's just like Mama. She's just like all of them.
Oh. Baby, she's about to have a conniption every day. Come on, break her ear, girl.
Oh.
She was growling and everything. Come on, Savannah.
You say growling?
Yes.
Hey, exclusive. Army officer sues Virginia police after traffic stop. He's suing them.
Send me the link. He said, okay. Let me send it again. Hold on, y'all.
And he's cute, girl.
Oh, she need terrible. I'm about to go in a
Who's
minute.
cute?
The officer. It say Army officer sues Virginia police after traffic stop.
Neil, you knew what you was doing, honey. Started this mess.
How's it mess? It's not my mess.
Everybody fucking believe it. Just like
Oh.
I just saw a commercial And Necole.
Oh, shoot, it's
She
still
said,
on.
he said Seymour Clinton commercial reminded her of something. So when I saw Savannah commercial, it reminded me of something.
Oh my. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, every time to come up and I see Seymour start swirling with that hat. And right after that is the Bill Boston commercial. It takes me out every week.
Well, we go. I just sent Savannah the link, and while we wait on Savannah, we go to commercial break. We'll be right back again, y'all.
Where is she at? Come on! All right, Sprout. Yell them what you want. Cause I'm so glad I'm in this car for first down. Why you in the church?
Girl, I'm here at church picking you up. And what took you so long? What was they in there talking about?
Right. Some girl, man. Now, what we was talking about was a police ass in Genesis Virgo, Vegas, was come as you stay and stay as you go. That's what we was talking about now.
You know what, I got a verse for you, too. What is it? The Bible says in Psalms, Corinthians 92:30-47, the Lord is our stronghold, to whom we shall not be afraid.
I'm trying to figure out who you're afraid of, baby. Because
look, church. Look right here. Look right there. Look right there. Hey. Oh, come on, you oh,
your hair smell like mouth. That shit.
Get out. Just get out. Find you another ride home.
I'd have been put in a better place.
Okay, well, just get out of this place. I'd have been put out. Okay, that's the place. There's the bus. Hurry up.
Shirley, Gully, and Mercy. Shirley, Gully, and Mercy.
There's another quarantine shutdown. You have two choices. A, you get to spend the time with your beautiful husband at home, or
B.
I'm not done yet.
B. No more danger for the A to go.
Danger?
Yes, danger for the A. B.
What was she saying? No more what?
I'm going with B.
She said no more what?
I thought she said no more danger for the a-hole.
What is she, but did you get what she was saying?
I don't know, but it was so funny. She just did not want to spend no more time with him.
You cannot expect for me to be a serious Sunny Houston co-host.
God, I'm just saying, though, honey. Oh my God. Okay, so Savannah's in, y'all. You're gonna have to do the what I was supposed to do. I'm lagging over here. So we got breaking. Hey, Savannah, what's going on, Jill?
Hello, everybody.
All right.
That's so cute how you did that cabaret spin. I like that.
Hey, baby.
It's a brand, baby. It's a brand.
I know that's right. Girl, let me tell you something. I was over here minding my own business today and trying to get this show together. You know, usually, I know what's going on the Hey You, I Love You line. But I didn't know what was going on the Hey You, I Love You line until I got to work and we had breaking news. And here you go. Girl, what done happened?
I am very protective of my brand. And and what I will say, it is probably unfair for me to want people to live up to the expectation of myself. But everybody on this camera knows how I conduct myself when I'm in Atlanta or when I'm anywhere. How I am on live is how I am in person. So when you go out of town and you show your ass and you use my last name as a clout credit card, we don't do that. We don't do that.
I had liked the cloud credit card.
I like that too, girl.
We don't do that.
I'm gonna use that one.
Because you didn't work to make the name what it is. I did.
I know that's right, girl.
No.
That's what you was hyperventilating
what happened?
Huh?
What she do?
Yeah, I said that's what you was hyperventilating about.
So those of you that know, when I competed, whenever people come in, they fly in to see people that have never been to the pageants. Anywhere I go, I've been blessed to have people to come and want to experience the show or whatever we're doing. Those people, you don't just talk to them any type of way. She was cussing folks out that have come. I don't give a damn how annoying these people are, because some of them are very annoying because they're very clingy. But if someone flew, paid money to come and see you, you deserve them the dignity of giving them the respect until you get home, and then you block them. But you don't cuss them out in public. You don't call them out their name and all of this other stuff. People that are helping you. That's not what you do. Especially when you're vying for a national title.
Who did this?
Diamond Valentino.
Oh, doesn't ring a bell.
Let me look her up.
She just did Peach State Trend. She did Peach State
Plus. Back
Plus.
to the Valentinos. She not a Westbrook no more.
She just did what, Amari?
She doesn't know what it means.
She just did Peach State
Plus.
Plus.
What it means. I'm sorry? Okay. Yeah, Peach State, yeah.
So
did she win?
No.
I know that, and I don't even know who won. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
So, Savannah, do you think, okay, so this is your child. Y'all I had this horrible day today on social media with back and forth. Is it something that mother to daughter you guys can come back from? And
No. So this is what happened. This is why I called her. Now, mind you, I've already talked to my son. I've talked to 2 of my sons. They've both given me stories. I've talked to people in Atlanta. I've already gotten news of how you acted. So I call you and I talk to you and you say, that's not what happened. She's adamant that she didn't do any of this. She says, you can ask so-and-so, my son. I just got off the phone with so-and-so who told me that you did everything that you said you didn't do. So what do? I put so-and-so on the phone. And I assumed she thought he was going to lie for her. So she said, this. And then she started backpedaling because my son said, no, that's not what you did. This is what happened. Yeah, you did do that. Yeah, you did say this. And then she started backpedaling. Not once did she say, okay, you know what? This was too much. I should have told you, I was overwhelmed, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. She continued to lie. She said, you can ask so-and-so. So I got so-and-so on the phone again, who confirmed that she continued to lie. And then now you're mad because you got caught in your lie. And so what people don't know about me, before I present any evidence, I'm going to build my case. I'm not going, I come to you with something, I promise you, I have the receipts. And because I'm a smart bitch, I knew that I was talking to Neil today. And I said, you know what? I'm going to record this conversation because I don't trust him. And I recorded the conversation. The moment I told him I recorded the conversation, his entire countenance changed. And now you want to talk about suing me if I release it. So if there's nothing on the tape, if I'm lying,
there you go. All
the
right.
It's the thrust in the throat for me.
Yes, that growling.
Savannah gave
I don't like to be looked at as a liar.
Yeah.
I tell everything about my life on social media.
Yes.
Everything.
I can relate. I can relate.
Savannah is like the feds. When they come to you with a question, they already know that.
That military coming out of Savannah.
Savanna's like your mama. When I come to you, if I ask you something, I already know the answer, and I expect you to tell me the truth. Now I want to slap the out of you because you're lying to me. And I want to snatch your teeth out your mouth.
Well, she was telling, but I think she was telling her point of view. It's how she saw it. They may have saw it differently.
And you know, Trent, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, that's probably how she saw it. But
so y'all can have a
so how did it get public to social media between y'all two?
If the question is, did you cuss somebody? Did you cuss her out? And you say no, absolutely not. But then when your brother gets on the phone and says, well, yeah, I did yell at her when she came backstage. And yeah, I did cuss the woman. Now, you don't cuss the woman out backstage to come backstage, even though they sent her back there because nobody knew you and they couldn't leave the front. They sent her back there to tell you that your dancers couldn't
What they not giving?
Now, this is your story that you said on social media. And so you done cussed her out. She done come back. Now she's getting ready. You done cuss out this woman is getting ready to pay for your dancers. You come out and yell at her in the front. I don't need you to do shit for me. Mo, I don't need you to do shit for me.
Savannah, where you meet all these rich people at?
Okay.
But you said you didn't cuss her out. You see what I'm saying? You said you didn't cuss her out.
And the woman flew in from somewhere to see her on the show
and pay for the dancers.
She was paying for. She was trying to pay for the dancers to get in.
Oh, and this happened at the pageant.
So
Yes.
Wait, did this happen at Peach State? Because we talking about Peach State.
Yes.
What?
Yes, we found a way to bring in Peach State this week.
What?
Peach State is a curse. Y'all don't do the pageant.
What pageant was this you talking about?
Peach State.
She was gonna pay for her dancing for Peach State, and she cussed her out. Girl, you don't do that to nobody like that.
Child, that's a blessing right there.
That's what she doesn't see.
But you know what though? I'm gonna say this, Savannah. You know, some kids watch their parents and they think that they're their parents. And they can do what their parents do,
and you cannot.
And you can. Oh, I understand that, but I'm just saying. And so, you cannot because you're not me.
Yeah.
And you know, and they take certain things from me, like Colexis. They take certain things from Colexis because that's who she is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't do what she do.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So and she needs to realize that she's not none of you. But that ain't how you treat anybody. You don't you don't treat nobody like that.
Especially
I don't care if they weren't paying for your dances. If it was a fan,
they're trying to pay for your dances.
Maybe I can't talk to you right now. Can you, just hold on a second? I'll be out, or whatever the case may be.
It's definitely
if somebody who I didn't know paid for anything. I think I told Chevelle, me and Spouse was out the other day, and somebody came and paid for our meal. We didn't know him, white guy with his kids. Thank you very much. Thank you. Just keep it moving. You be appreciative. I mean, any money that I'm about to spend, I'm grateful for that.
Yeah. But everybody, some people feel entitled though, so it's hard for them to be grateful about anything.
But that's what
she feel entitled to be her child.
That's what's happening. I think that when you start forgetting that everything that is happening to you is a blessing, and it is something that easily be taken away. When you feel like this is what's supposed to happen for you, things will stop happening.
Oh, she did. Amara, she did Heaven Knows. She did Heaven Knows right at Peach State. She did. Yeah, I remember the Heaven Knows thing. I remember it.
That somebody was willing to pay for your dance.
She had the 4 dancers.
And somebody was willing to pay for your dances to get in, and you cussed them out. Girl, what?
But she know her mama rich. She know her mama Savannah rich. So she can say, like, bitch, I ain't got time for you lady to get out of my face. So Savannah, how can y'all get past this and move on and that still be your child? But you can't throw away. You have to give us some grace. You got to give us some grace. Everybody deserves some type of grace.
Oh, no, there's certainly grace. But at the same time, like I told everybody else, there's always room for grace. I don't mind. I will always be cordial. But where I'm going, everybody cannot go. And I cannot allow you to tarnish my name and what I'm trying to build. I have done things that no other queen that has not been a drag race girl has done. I'm doing. You can. No. I work too hard. No.
So
absolutely.
Rue can't see you. Rue can't see you.
No, you can't do that. No.
Let me ask you this about it. What prompted y'all to go live and stuff though?
So when I realized, now I could have waited.
How did it get public?
Well, because my entire life is public. I've shared everything. So that's what annoys me. It's always when people don't like something, they say, oh, well, you should have shared that. But they are in for everything else. But when it's something that they don't like, then it's, oh, well, you shouldn't have shared that. You weren't mad when I was sharing my HIV status and when I was homeless and everything else. I share everything.
Oh, so you were talking to him. You were talking to him, and you were live. You were still live.
We had a phone conversation. This is right before. So everybody said, did y'all have a conversation before? Yes, we did. You lied. And you continued the entire conversation. And then when it came out that you were lying, you still didn't apologize. You still didn't say you were wrong. You still blamed everybody else. There's no accountability on the entire call. So I got off the phone and I'm pissed because you had the audacity to say that I'm jealous of you. I'm one of your biggest cheerleaders. Why would you think when I found out 2 weeks before you were doing the pageant, I immediately got on the phone and got you a dresser. And
so you did all of that, and then
the thing is, we was at family dinner night, and she was talking about doing the pageant. Savannah was like, I didn't know she was doing the pageant, like, because we was at this boy Trey house.
Great gown.
This was my issue. I said, you allowed people that have never competed in a national pageant, people that have never danced in a national pageant, consult you about going to a national pageant when your
that wasn't no national pageant. Excuse me.
In one
that
year
wasn't national.
With 2 different packages.
No, that wasn't national. Excuse me. That wasn't national.
I know anything.
No, but it wasn't national. Oh, okay. Well,
let that woman talk. Shut up.
Trent wants you to stop saying that pageant is national. They give away $500 of a piece. People just want to hold a piece like they one of the housewives of Atlanta. So it's not a national pageant. But Savannah, I know how you are judged, and I know, when it's your brand and all that kind of stuff like that, there's no coming back from that. You can apologize to your people and all that kind of stuff like that, and they totally understand. But I think that you should work something out with your child. If that's your child, work that out with your child.
No, because here's the thing. Now my question is, because so like I said, I built my case. I go back and think about everything. So I remember the time when she was here, when we moved down here. She came and stayed here for a month. She sat out in the backyard and let my mama talk about me like a dog and didn't say a word. She didn't say a word. She didn't get up. She stayed out there.
But that's your mama.
That's your mother.
No. Let me tell you something. You don't sit around. I don't give a damn what you do. There are other cases. When I tell you my decision has been made because I've gone through the years of dealing with her, and it looks to me as if every single time you do everything that you can do to make sure you get what you can get. And now you feel like you've got what you can get. So now she called me jealous. She said I was jealous of her.
So was she in the heat of the moment? Was she in the heat of the moment?
I don't give a damn about the heat of the moment. You said I was jealous of you.
But it's a thing. I mean, I don't know the whole situation, but loyalty is really big. And if I don't feel like I can get in an argument with Trent or whoever,
I don't trust you.
But if I don't think that you are loyal and trustworthy, that's a whole nother issue, because then we can't come back from that, because we can come back from our argument.
Yeah, I don't know what your intentions are.
Right.
So you don't think
you don't
trust the person.
How long has she been your child?
Yeah, how long has she been your child?
About 3 years, 4 years maybe.
How long has she been your child?
What size shoes?
3-4 years.
3 to 4 years. Yeah, about 4 years maybe.
So you don't see no rectifying that, or no, you can't salvage it in any kind of way that long of a relationship.
You're failing to hear what I'm telling you.
And sometimes it might take time just being away from a person for you all to come back.
The conversations that I've had with her, we've had several times. And you're not growing in it. You're still doing silly things. No.
Isn't that what kids do though?
But that's the thing. This is chosen family. Well, the moment you chose to lie to me and betray my trust is the moment you chose you did not want to deal with me, because you knew how I was about that.
Okay. All right.
You knew how this is not. I didn't just wake up like.
Well, hopefully y'all two can resolve it and work it out. Maybe y'all need some time apart.
I mean,
and some things people have to be okay with. It's just, this is it. It's done. You have to be okay with just knowing it's done sometimes.
Yeah. You gotta be good with. And now you gotta be good. You gotta be good with great gowns, beautiful gowns. You just have to move on.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You see, I told her when she said, I said the end of reconciliation. She said no. I said, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I can relate to her.
Yeah, it's the growl.
It comes from right here. That lets you know it's real.
But see, I can see if people. I could understand if you were my natural child. You are not my natural child. You are an individual that decides to come up under me and learn
But
from
maybe
me.
because you ain't no natural woman, then.
It don't matter. You clearly you're not learning the lesson that I'm giving. You're not. You couldn't possibly. Because if you
So
Savannah.
someone just inboxed me that wants to remain anonymous. So they feel that Diamond says you're mad because her following has matched or passed yours.
go look at the pages.
Is that an
Go
issue
look
with
at the
her?
pages
Is
right
that
now.
what her issue is with you?
Screenshot it, Chevelle, and put it on the screen. Both of her pages, one is 2,000, one is 10,000. My pages, I've had faces of me since I want to say August. I put it up. You know what? I'll give it a year.
But why are you even seeing that?
And it's over
Well, why are you even
74,000.
comparing
We are
your
not
pages and stuff to your mama, and that's somebody that gave you a platform?
We are not.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone, Savannah. Leave her alone.
They gave you that platform.
My show is 5
Savannah.
hours long.
Been there.
And I keep
By
numbers
yourself.
over 1,000.
EBBB Ashanama.
Yes, you
Yes,
do
you
now.
do. Yes, you do.
Yeah, because
Yes,
if I
you
go
do.
live, I can get a clear 20 people.
Okay, thank you,
Savannah. You know what? Savannah.
I be 20 strong.
Roll up one of them blunts you rolled up when we was in Atlanta. That had to be the biggest blunt I had ever seen in my life. And when you passed it to me, I was high for 4 days straight. That's all I gotta do.
What
Sit
blunt?
down
Oh,
with
you talking about when she came to my house?
No, when we was at one of those clubs.
whatever shit, it don't matter. It's a big blunt. But
It
guess
was like
what,
a
though?
Cuban cigar.
And speaking of followers and stuff, we want to thank y'all for following us and staying here at our point of view and supporting us at our point of view. We appreciate the people that come here because we don't even got as many followers as Savannah. So, Savannah, we
I don't
appreciate
think
you for coming
Jesus
on
got
here
as many as her.
even telling your story, Jim.
That's not true. I just say, but here's the thing. I think the reason I have my followers don't understand I invested like I invest in text messages. So if Facebook or anything is acting up, I can text them the link. That is $600 a month that I pay to make sure that my followers can always have access to what I'm doing and where I'm at. I give away $1,000 a week. I gave $700 away last night. That is letting them know I appreciate everything that they do. You can't just, if your hand is always like this, and no matter what comes at you, you think you got it, but everything will slip away. Your hand has got to be like this. It's got to always be open. Because no matter what comes out of it, something will always come back.
And you a pastor, I see.
Surely goodness and mercy.
She'll follow you all your days.
Surely goodness and mercy.
But I know there ain't no coming back from it. So, but
sorry,
I'm sure. But Savannah, you know,
I mean, I would always be there for her, but you cannot.
Don't sound like it.
No, it does not.
You ain't gonna be there for her, Jim.
Yes, I would.
Somebody named Dre. Somebody named Dre wants Savannah to stand up. They've been jockeying Savannah.
Well, maybe not one of them.
Savannah, they say stand up. They trying to see something.
No, I know what they. You go on OnlyFans and go see. I'm not.
Because it's an ad. It's an ad in there for your OnlyFans too, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
And see, they're gonna see what Ray cooking.
What they trying to see?
It's only $7. It ain't like it's a whole lot. It's only $7.
Okay, it ain't like it's $14.95.
Okay.
I know some $14.95s and they ain't doing nothing on there. But Savannah, thank you so much. And I will be with Savannah April 27. Me and my daughter Savannah. So y'all check us out, and don't forget to check Savannah out every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Friday what?
Tuesday and Friday.
Tuesday and Friday. Oh, okay. Is thing wrong on the whatever? You know, she live all day, so you can catch her. You can catch her.
Live.
So okay, so you said that the child got the page blocked or something. What page is blocked?
No, I think they last night during my show they were reporting my page as a fake page. So I had to confirm my identity. Here's the thing, that doesn't really bother me. So because I've lost followers before, I've lost a page before. It would have really bothered me had I not had the confidence that I have now. If I did it once, I certainly will do it again, and I have better resources now. So
I bet you'll wear interview out and any page. I want to sit up in the room with you.
Me too.
You better speak. You better speak.
It's just a fact. It's a fact of life.
Well, where they can catch you at now?
Huh?
Where they can catch your page at now?
Savannah Westbrook the 2nd. That's where I'll be until they release my page. And if they don't, we'll start over.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
you'll be fine.
You'll be good. And I'm gonna perform as Big Whitney on the show. I'll be there too.
Okay.
You said what?
I'll be there to perform as Big Whitney. I'll be on the show too, April 27th.
I cannot stand you.
Don't mess with that Whitney. Just gonna start your OnlyFans.
Well, he could always pull out his what's the mama name? Sissy. That will always work in your favor. Just trust me.
Cause
don't let them come down there playing with no Whitney.
Y'all tune in to Savannah Westbrook at the Westbrook Cabaret each and every Tuesday, Thursday. But she on live all day. She documents her life all day. It is entertaining because you never know what might pop up just like this.
Or out.
Or out. Bye, Savannah. Thank you so much, Jen. Girl, she took out of there quick with something. You said cuckoo.
I gotta go too.
So wait, I ain't forgot that we was because we was talking to Savannah and Neil had said, "Oh, since y'all brought up Peace State, let's go on twirl back off up in there before we leave." Because we got to figure out what I was talking about before we go. So what happened at Peace State that y'all want? Oh,
I love y'all.
I'll see you later, Kennedy.
Bye, Kennedy Whore. Look. Amara had me. Did this happen at Peace State? We got to talk about that first. Because Porsche had said something last week that the child had said, but they said that wasn't true. They said that wasn't true, Jill.
Oh yeah, that was a lie when Porsche said that boy Savion told her that he saw the laptop and he won by 3 points. So you basically saying that I just called out my son as a winner and just completely omitted you. And that was a lie because I called the winners off by the laptop. So I don't know if he did tell Porsche that, which I did hear Porsche say that's what he told her. That was a lie.
He was in the comments that she said that. She said, I told you, I told what you told me already. I remember that. I remember. So which point? You remember that, Necole?
I remember it.
Also, that didn't happen.
And if you see this laptop.
She said she just wanted to deliver the message for him.
Yeah. She did say I wasn't there. That's what he told me. I was watching our show. She said, I wasn't there. That's what he told me. And if you seen this laptop and you allegedly won by 3 points, why wouldn't you say something right then and there?
Right then and there. Because I just seen that. Let me see that.
Allegedly won by 3 points.
Right on stage.
Why would 2 days later you make a post on Facebook and you say I still want my peach? Why would you want a peach if you won 3?
Did y'all just see that comment and the child say Trinity Kendra had heard up and left for y'all brought up glamorous?
All right, y'all. I'm gonna have a time. All right, I'm gonna go.
Baby, I'm telling y'all, after the show be over, I have to go back in and read these comments because these comments be off the chain.
That's why I love the people that come here to watch our point of view. Y'all join in right on the conversation. Y'all don't play no games. I need y'all to share live, love, thank y'all for tuning in.
Seymour,
when did a fight in the pageant?
Seymour wants to know why don't they give copies of the master score sheet? Seymour, I just host a pageant. That's Snickers owns the pageant. That has nothing to do with me. I don't judge or nothing. I just host. And when I won 3 years ago, I never got a score sheet, a master score sheet. So I don't know.
Well, it's a lot of pageants that don't give master score sheet.
No, Dre. They don't. Continental don't give no master score sheet.
Continental see your scores 5 months from the pageant.
Baby.
I mean,
I was just
yeah.
at Black Continental at large this weekend, and Diamond Cartier asked Diamond Justice for the master score sheet. Diamond Justice said, "No, we don't get master score sheets." And I heard her tell
We ain't
Diamond
doing that.
Cartier that.
Yeah.
We ain't never did
yeah,
that. We
I
ain't
don't
finna
know.
start today. We ain't,
Yeah.
But let me just screenshot.
Can I take a picture of
it? Take a picture of it. Yeah, take a
I'm
picture.
standing here, but can I just like see it for myself?
But you know what? I mean, sometimes people think, okay.
But Seymour, you did great.
Sometimes we think, okay, I know y'all don't do it, but I'm asking for it, and I want my master score sheets. I can remember when the year Necole won Sweetheart, they kind of stopped it, but they stopped the pageant. Giselle was asking for her, like, you know, she was like wanting the master scores, and she had like made Facebook posts about it. And Gia had to go and make a whole Facebook post about this is what we do as Sweetheart, and we're not changing it for one individual. These are the rules that we've been doing for the last 15, 20, however many years Sweetheart been around. So if people don't get the master scores, that's something that you need to know before pageant. So don't ask for it afterwards. Ask for it beforehand.
And I want to go into when they before we go, because we got a little bit like 5 more minutes. People were saying in the comments about qualified judges. What qualifies you to be a judge? Because when we look at Miss USA, Miss America, Universe, they have politicians, they have football players,
reality stars.
Reality stars, people you ain't never heard of. That's the president of the Fortune 500.
And I don't think that you have to have competed in a pageant to judge a pageant.
I don't either.
I'm like, why? You know what qualifies you?
But I think people who do judge should be aware of what it is that they're supposed to be looking for.
I do too.
I think it's some formers that sit on judges' panels that should.
I think so too.
I've seen a few people who have won one pageant and lost everything else and be sitting down judging. Or people who you can obviously look at and see who don't be clean looking on the show or put together on a show.
They be looking dirty.
You know what I mean? Like, kind of.
But you know what I wish though? I wish they had. I wish they had someone to just pay somebody to overlook the scores every time they come through. That'd be their only job, to make sure that it's consistent with everything, and it's with everybody else. Like I just like when somebody giving everybody like 10s, and here goes somebody giving somebody 5s all night. Then that's a discrepancy in the scoring. So you should make sure that.
But that's what you have.
I don't think that that's a discrepancy always, because some judges are consistently low scores or high scoring judges. So if that judge scores consistently give everybody 5, 6, 7, that means that like Aja is a judge who's consistently kind of scores on a low thing. Or Darius is somebody who consistently scores a high anything. Like everybody, y'all can all get somebody a 6, 7, and our Darius get a person 9. So it's like it's the person that scores consistent for them versus everybody else.
Wait, somebody said, but those are beauty pageants, though. Yeah, those are beauty pageants, Bianca Ray, but those are beauty pageants that are giving away scholarship money. You know, so, you know, it ain't like we talking about a pageant that's giving away $1,000. You know,
I'm sorry.
Y'all actually.
I want my 1,000.
So, you know, we're not talking about okay.
I'm sorry.
But I still think, you know, there are ways that you can tell a person, okay, this is what we're looking for. And I'm sure in our community, we're not just throwing anybody on the panel. You know, I don't think, you know, you have to be coming to the pageant involved in the pageant some type of way, or you have some type of background in theater, music, or whatever, you know, something like that. That's what I'm usually thinking is on the panel, or somebody that's, you know, that's how the judges are picked. To me, I think for some people it's just a lose-lose situation.
if I had, let's say all four of you guys on the panel, some contestant might have a problem that Amari's on the panel. Another contestant might love the fact that he's on the panel. But I've just always operated under the pretense that I'm not changing the judges. If I say these people are judging, those people are judging. Because
you want the scores though?
Yes, but you gotta have faith in people that you put on your panel. So if you say these are the people that I'm having judged, those are your judges. If you got a problem with Amari or whatever, I feel that Amari is good enough that he's gonna put that aside, and I'll be like, okay, we'll mark the scores. But I don't like pageants that remove somebody from the panel because I think
that's how Duval did me. They kept me on the panel when Kamarion did Duval Newcomer, and I judged that year. And one of the contestants tried to get me removed, and Rick Finn basically said, "These are my judges. I trust them. If anything, I'll look over the scores." And my husband didn't even win the pageant that year. He got first, rightfully so, but he didn't win.
Yes.
I'm trying to find the comment.
Once the judges are set for a pageant, that's it. The only way a judge is not going to be the person that I said is because the judge said, "Oh, something came up."
Because I was ready to judge your pageant. I'm gonna, wear some matches out.
We got you this year.
I'm just playing. I don't wear nobody out.
Who I said was the one trick pony last week? I said that. Who was the one trick pony? I don't even remember just. What, Necole?
Oh, nothing.
And on that note, that does conclude our night of our point of view. We want to thank y'all so much. Thank you, Amari, for tuning in and talking with us tonight and having fun with us tonight.
Of course, always.
Yeah. I need y'all to get y'all dressed.
And don't forget, you guys, if you want to promote anything that you got going on, please reach out to one of us on this panel so that we can point you in the right direction. All right.
Okay.
And please don't forget to go subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and tell the people that you don't even like, because they be wanting to know the dirt too.
And they be watching too, the people that you don't like. So
people don't like us be watching.
That's what we were saying, Cornelius. He said it in the reverse. He said the people we don't like be watching.
Yeah. So I guess, and next week I'll guess probably is Cameron Black.
I guess will be Cameron Black next week. So y'all tune in. We're gonna welcome
Attorney at law.
Now, if y'all want to be a special guest on the show, make sure you do a live going back and forth with somebody on the Wednesday, and we'll bring you in.
Sleep with somebody's boyfriend. Remember, if you cannot make a happy home, break one.
Okay, right. and post it on social media so we can bring you in and we can all talk about it. Okay,
that's right. And send your news to Necole.
Cheat on me because I'm calling the police and say y'all committing assault sodomy.
And don't just send your, if y'all want to promote your OnlyFans, please send me all your videos and stuff so I can confirm if that's what I want to do here on the show. So we can review it and all that kind of stuff like that, because we love promoting OnlyFans on the show. We love it.
Yes, we do.
Shout
out to Andre Johnson, the one. All right.
We love y'all here. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Let me do like Kennedy. Oh, let's talk about glamorous. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Since Eliza and Green Pageant, he leads me beside the still whore. He restores my soul. He leads me in the righteous for his name's sake. Yea, I walk through a valley shelter of death. I will fear no evil. I will fear no evil. For they are with me. They rod and they staff, they comfort me. They comfort me. Amen. They prepare a table before me in the place of my enemies. Amen. In the place of my enemies. They anointed my head with oil. my cup's running over. Surely, goodly, and mercy, surely, goodly, and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in.
Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in.